Welcome, y'all. Welcome to episode 85 of the Power Reverberation Book 2 Ghosts podcast on the Konfidence and the Klutch Network. We had a good week. What an exciting show. Y'all already know, man. We ready to go. The beat is picked. I ain't got my shit up, though. The beat is picked, y'all. Let's roll. All right. What we know so far. We know Reek has to move out of the Western Room. Effie doesn't want to transfer to Stansfield just to be Reek's woman. Enter Noma, who went to the auction, followed the buyer, asked for the ring, cut off the woman's wrist with a machete, killed her fiance and him and her, then put the ring on. Mo gets Mecca's penthouse, moved Kane and Drew into the penthouse. Kane threw the party at the penthouse to connect with the new Kai. Lorenzo wants Diana to go to Stansfield and live on campus. Sax overheard Reek talking to McClain over who was watching the penthouse. Jenny challenged Sax to find Lauren's murderer. Noma agrees to be the new connect for Reek and crew, giving them 30 days to turn a profit. Bash wants to shake down Reek and Braden. Braden wants Kane to kill Bash for him killing Effie. Yeah. Reek kills Bash. He has 4 bodies now. Zeke's number's retired, and Reek restored his name. Mo wants everyone to find out who killed her son. Reek offers to get to the bottom, so lies about his involvement. Jenny tries to tie in McClain, Reek, Braden, and Tahadis as a criminal enterprise. Reek out. Jenny has a CI in their organization, wants a joint local and Fed operation for the Reek out. Yeah. Comes in the Klutch Productions, baby. Braden's uncle told him he can make 10 times more money than he did without being robbed or shot at. Kane is still Dirty Mac and keeping his and Effie's secret. Lauren is alive. Episode 302. Lauren wakes up in the hospital and Jenny is there, tells her what she thinks happened. Jenny wants to keep Lauren hidden while she builds her case. Wants her to snitch on Tariq. Reek wants to flood the streets. Stansfield is hot. He's not selling at Weston Holdings with a known drug dealer. Mo wants to plan to get more information on Zeke's murder. Braden is trying to sell at Weston Holdings. Takes Reek out to see how the company moves. Braden wants to tell Reek about Lauren. Effie's a hard no. No. Kane let Zoe know Drew is still fucking Everett. Zoe wants Drew to run shit still. Tell him he can get back tight with the family if he found Zeke's killer. Braden sets up co-workers, pops Kiki at work, gets Reek removed from Tate's internship and gets him a job at Weston Holdings. Di needs book money and goes to Salim. He offered her to get her a job and help her out. McClain has the file of Mecca and Zeke. Police think those cases are connected. Sax called Jenny after McClain told him about Whitman. Told her he might have been the one surveilling Mecca's apartment. Sax goes through McClain's shit and finds Mo's burner. Kane finds Mecca's pilot and driver. They give a description of Mecca. Drew gets approached by an international guap who whoops Drew's and steals his chain. Yeah. Sax dropped the Whitman info to Jenny and Blanca. Mo kills international guap thinking he killed Zeke. He didn't. Reek had Drew follow the trainer dealer and pushed him in front of a box truck to kill him. Competition is done. Kane confronts Zoe about knowing he killed Zeke. Told him he owned him now and he had to help him move the dope. Yeah. Episode 303. Obi drops off more dope to the crew. Tells him he needs him to sell all of the product and put out pictures of Di, Granny, and Braden's parents, letting them know they can die. Reek and Braden attend a function with Uncle Luke and meet RSJ. I'm running that shit back. I got so many beats, I just got to put them in song mode. I'll be messing around. Reek and Braden attend a function with Uncle Luke and meet RSJ, a $1 billion brother who is a prospective client. Women is on the Mo and visits her at the bar. Kane gives Di money to quit her job. Effie gets the okay to sell at Stansfield from Reek with Course Perfect. The boys use Weston Holdings property to house no cap all frapper front to move product. Untraceable by using a Weston Holdings investment crash coin. Mo, McClain, and Whitman meet. Mo gives up the wrong information. Zoe lets Di and Drew know Kane is calling all the shots. Kane accepts Drew's plan to kill Frank's son, Connect. The Russians and enlisted Braden to kill the Connect. McClain needs to get his brother out of jail to participate in a clinical trial, gets Sax on it. Braden can't take the shot. Reek does, and it brings the heat back on Kane. Effie offers Di a job, but she turns it down. Zoe asks Di to move the product to Stansfield. Kane tells Braden he owes him a body because he knows he didn't kill the Connect. Episode 304. All frap, no cap is up and running successfully. Tahada's family meets at a mural for Zeke and Whitman harasses. Sax takes a picture of Jenny's other phone when Lauren is calling. Obi drops off guns to the crew and to sell. Zoe gives Di more work to sell for the family. McClain and Monet devise a plan to break into Whitman's apartment and have and to have Di talk to women to set him up. RSJ doesn't like Lucas's rhetoric and tone and walks. Lucas makes Reek find a way to get him back and goes to Tate for help. Gordo has a buyer for the guns and white supremacists. Sax gets the drop on Jenny and Blanca, learning about CIs. Braden, Zoe, and Kane make the gun run. Zoe and Kane get into a shootout. Gordo and Drew save them. Kane relinquishes control on the family business back to Zoe. Whitman enters the Tejada home. Monet kills him, and McClane comes through and has the docs. RSJ comes back to Western Holdings, and Reek agrees to sell him the QCP building. Monet finds out Zoe's fingerprints were at Zeke's crime scene. 305, Jenny and Blanca question the Tejadas after Whitman's death. RSJ picks Reek to go to Italy, not Lucas, to negotiate with Novana. Kane wants Zoe to tell Mo he killed Zeke. Mo tells Evelyn Zoe killed Frank. RSJ and Reek propose a better deal for them from Novana. Drew and Gordo find out about the CI and goes to the hospital to get his phone from the pics. Noma approaches Reek and Effie and wants them to retrieve a bug from Lombardi's mansion. Braden gets caught snooping in the mansion. Effie finds the bug. Sax finds Whitman's files in McClane's desk. Reek offers to trade the bug for Braden. Noma kills Lombardi, who is her biggest arms competitor and father of her child. Takes the training wheels off of the crew. Zoe confesses to Mo, who kicks him out of the house. Sax follows Jenny to where Lauren is, and he tells Lauren the truth about Reek. Lauren texts Reek and shows up on campus to tell him what happened to her. Gordo talks to Mo about grief, then he kills Zoe. Episode 306. Effie knows something is up with Reek. Jenny tells Lauren she can't see her parents until she helps with the investigation. Mo sat with the kids. Drew thinks it's the Russians. Kane doesn't. Reek fights with Braden. Reek assumes Effie did and Braden conferred. Sax meets with Tate to help McClane. Jenny blackmails Sax about the gun and truth. Reek took Effie to Lauren's murder scene, exposes Effie. Reek shuts Braden and Effie out of the business. Reek is trying to cut them out and bring in Di. Kane and Drew get into it with Kai at the repast. Braden locked out Tariq and told him he could cut him out of the warehouse, asked for forgiveness. Reek talked to Granny and wants to get right. Told Di she can use the rooftop. Effie sees them together. Drew kills a Russian. Russians retaliate at Zoe's funeral. Mo has to figure out how to save her family. Episode 307. Russians roll on Jamaica Ave boys. And how the fuck did they roll on the Jamaica Ave boys when in a couple episodes ago, Zoe and Kane took all the guns that they was going to sell to the white supremacists, got all them bitches back, and they had some heavy shit while these cats had handguns and one cat had a semi-automatic, come on, man, submachine gun. I don't get it. All right. Mo wants Gordo to step off of Drew. He declines. Lauren and Reek talk. Lauren still doesn't believe Reek all of the way. Kiki told B. Braden she knows about him and Reek dealing at Western Holdings, talked about the $2 million paper trail she created in Crash Coin. Mo calls a meeting and Reek wants to seize the Russians' next drop and call in a favor from Tate for a favor. Mo calls Kai over for the start of the setup. Di gets embarrassed by Celine. Effie finds cameras on the rooftop, tells Kane. Feds roll up on the Russians at the docks, finds the dope. Tate gives a presser saying he collaborated to have the biggest drug bust in New York history. Sax tells McClane, we have a person on the parole board to get Theo out of jail. Braden took some books from the secret room, finding out that Western Holdings is a Ponzi scheme. Mo goes to Kai's and they kill him, setting it up that he kills Zoe. Boys believe that. Effie's got her tuition paid by Kane. Mo gets the truce with the Russians. Uncle Luke tells Braden to keep the family secret or go to jail. Agent Young got the dope connected to the Tejadas, Stansfield, and Wall Street. He got it all and figured out it's all connected. Drew finds Gordo's phone with the message from Kai. Drew kills Gordo. Reek meets Lauren at the DEA office and plays a recording of Effie. Feds raid the Tejadas and takes Di into custody. Ow! Good note taking, boy. Current episode sacrifice. Synopsis. The feds apply pressure to get their suspect to flip. Drew's erratic behavior leads the Castillos to grow suspicious as Tate prepares to go up against his political opponent. Harper brings his ethics into question. Why they gave her a big ass shit on here, man? I don't even know why they did all of that. Why they give her the big thing, fam? Why she got the she got the big old notes, cuz it don't matter. All right, y'all. Let me get this shit together for the one time. I need my big thing. All right, there we go. There you go, guys. There you go, Don. Motherfuckers. All right. Let's see if we can get it together, y'all. All right. That's like that. Straight like that. All right. Favorite moments of the show. Let's get to it. My favorite moment of the show was RSJ checking the shit out of Lucas, right? He checked the shit out of Lucas when Lucas was talking that cash shit, right? Because Lucas is the person that usually checks people, right? Opening scene, we got Sax meeting Davis on the rooftop. Davis is having a moment. Got drunk off brew. Final scene, we see Davis going crazy over his brother committing suicide after shooting Sax. We don't know if Sax is dead. Quotables. Y'all got the same bad taste in scrawny niggas. Kane and Effie. Talking about dying Effie, Aaron Tariq. You were helping your dick, nigga. Why you up there handing that? Hold up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Monet Tejada, nigga. You were helping your dick, nigga, while you up there handling that scholarship pussy. I'm up here trying to handle this Rico that's about to bite us in the ass. Motorcane. Rico like YSL? Braid in the Rico. Yes, B. Fans are often disguised in the war paint of enemies. Lucas, the Papa Weston's brother. Fresh start. I give you a fresh slap across your fucking head. Hold up, y'all. Time out, man. Fuck you, Monet Tejada, man. Yo. Fresh start. I give you a fresh slap across your fucking head. Tell her, get your ass in the car. Motor die, man. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, that's hilarious. My unbelievable moment of the show is Drew at the restaurant looking on fucking social media. Then he see Everett in his booth kissing. Come on, fam. Like, we had to have him break down over his dick. I don't like that. But that's what happened, y'all. Shout out to them, man. All right. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the episode. Takeaways, everything. Everything you know about episode 308. Huh? Sax meets Davis on the rooftop. Davis is getting drunk off of beers due to Theo spending 28 years in jail for him, and he won't talk to him. So it's not celebratory as much as, damn, I got my brother out and he ain't even talked to me. What the fuck is going on? The phone rings. It's Mo. Let him know Di got knocked, right? So Davis lets Sax know he has to go to the precinct. Cooper like, hell no, you drunk, bro. You can't go to the precinct like that. So Cooper volunteers to go due to Davis being inebriated. But we really know because he's playing both sides of the game. Davis like, hell no, Mo will have my balls. And Coop like, let her know. I know the games they play. I used to be a prosecutor, so I know what they're going to do with her because I used to play them. So Reek texts at the same time. Reek texts McClain like, yo, we need to talk. Di is talking up in the fucking precinct without a lawyer. Blanc and Jenny play hardball with her, but Di, she handled herself pretty well because she's a writer, but she talking mad shit to them, but she knows the law. But I'm like, yo, you're not supposed to talk. Your mama said don't say shit. You up in here, fuck it. I'm a Tejada too, bitch. Fuck you hoes. This is what it is. I know what it is. You bitches can't charge me with shit. Woo. Yeah. So Reed goes to the office, right? In the meantime, tell Davis he has a RICO charge against him for the murder of Lauren, and Sax is their CI. He let Davis know that Lauren let him know that, because Davis like, how you know? Because Lauren is alive. She let me know that. She's alive and she's in protective custody. So Davis go straight to the safe and grab the motherfucking 4.5 of the Desert Eagle, the 50 cal, and like, shit, he's finna walk back and try to kill Sax. And Reed calmed him down like, slow up, bro. You can't go do that like that, fam. We can't do it like that. So Davis heads to the precinct. He's like, yeah, get your shit together. He's like, I'm going to get my shit together. Like, Davis heads to the precinct before Di tells too much to Sax because she might believe him, huh? Yeah. So Jenny and Blanca expose Reek, Kane, Mo, Dante, talking to Di. Di asked him, who do y'all really want, Reek or Mo? Like, motherfucker, let me know. So throwing it back in the police face. Mo admits to doing Di dirty at the crib with Kane and shit. So then Reek shows up to the crib and Mo and Drew question her like, yo, what the fuck, man? You the reason she knocked? And Reek lets them know about the Rico part. Rico. Reek out. Time out. Already, it was like the first 10 minutes of the episode. The shit is moving way fast, yo. Like, I like it. I liked it. Nothing is drawn out. But I'm trying to understand because it seems like to me, we can put a ball on this bitch next season because Tariq could end up graduating and get his money, but because it's going too fast. A lot of shit is happening, man. A lot of shit is happening. So I hope this ain't the last season. The way this shit moving, I don't know. Shit. Dye is facing 20 years of Fed time. You know, they got talking about Whitman's murder, Zeke murder, Jabari's murder, Kerry murder, Ramirez murder. Like, damn, mad bodies. Dye ain't had nothing to do with none of those bodies, though. Dye held her own up in there, though. So Kane showed up to Effie's room, right? Hey, Effie told him she was dealing about Dye. He asked, what's up with Dye? What's up with Dye? What's up with Dye? She was dealing from the campus candy store and shit and got caught on a roof camera. You know what I'm saying? Then Effie made a decision. You know what I mean? She asked him, like, did you pay my tuition with no expectation? Like, yeah, I don't need shit from you. Well, Effie, I don't need nothing from you. And see that little shit telling the woman you don't need nothing from me, motherfucker, you need this pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Oh, you don't need nothing from me? Oh, for real, I bet you need this pussy. I said it. She gave him what he needed. I like this scene. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It was real how shit goes. Like, yo, you playing hardball with me, Effie, but in your time of need, I think that was that Summer Walker and shit. Girls Need Love too, or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, she was ready. She was ready. Okay. Jenny gets at Sax. I mean, we've seen so much of the fucking Drew banging dudes. You know what I mean? Jenny gets at Sax. Talking about he's unethical and shit. He's playing a very dangerous game to get information for the Rico. But Jenny's trying to help your ass. I get it. But Reed called Davis with support. Like, man, make sure you go get that shit, nigga, like type shit. So Davis sees Jenny and Sax talking and shit. And he like, oh, man. Davis tried to play that shit off a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? He went up in there straight fucking up Sax's plan. So, you know what I'm saying? Davis got a plan. Di doesn't want this shit to come back on her family for what she's done. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh, man, this is why I love Meth. Davis is motherfucking G. Accidentally waste his coffee on Sax so he doesn't get any more information from her while he there, while keeping Sax cover, while keeping his cover, knowing he knows Sax got a motherfucking cover. You know what I mean? Slides Die a little note like, oh, tell her to put everything on Effie, motherfucker. Like, genius brain, genius move, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the morning. Kane stayed the night. You stayed the night in that little ass twin bed. Look, y'all, look. That little ass twin bed. It ain't little. That little ass twin bed. Man, they was tight in that bitch. You supposed to take her back to the penthouse, to the player pad. Shit, I ain't fucking you up in the dorm. Let's go. I got a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? How in this rain? Out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of college, though. You know what I mean? I had a single my last semester up in Whitewater, which made my shit a queen because I put them two bitches together. Ow! So, you know what I mean? Reed came to the door. Effie like wanted Kane to hide in the bathroom. Like, I don't feel like dealing with this shit this morning. But Di opened the bedroom and you seen this nigga putting on his clothes. Kind of whipped there Effie a little bit, talking about what you ain't want to deal with. Dog ain't stunning you. Reek offered her a job, filling coffee cups and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now we got to put the flip in, right? She wants 1 brick a week. Kane listened to the whole shit. So Mo brought in the Castillos, had a little meeting with them and shit. Tell them they got to take product off the streets because of the Rico shit. They asked about Gordo. Motherfucking Drew like, man, everything's good. I ain't heard from him no everything good though. So shit is getting thick for Drew ass. Kiki shows up to Braden's. Yo, Kiki be fly. Her little business suit was fly. She's fly. That's nice, short, thick, beautiful. Yeah. So she came to Braden's crib, checked on him about the business and shit was going on. Like, he has to meet with Mo because Mo trying to get to Lucas and shit. Like, Lucas ain't meeting with her. So Kane brought his ass to the crib. Mo came at Kane for not coming back. As I told you about the scholarship pussy. Like, she's just pressed about the Rico. But Kane's pissed. They want to set up Effie and let her still move weight while everyone else pauses. The way Mo talks to Kane, he's going to kill her one day. And that's probably the day he finds out that she had Gordo kill Lorenzo. In her eyes, he always fucks up until she needs his ass, and that's her one fault with dealing with dog. Kane is the muscle, and Kane gets shit done, right? It might be a little loud, but the shit get done most of the time with Kane. Reek lets Braden know about the Rico. Everybody know about the Rico. Like, and all this shit is like the first 20 minutes. Rico. Like, so shit, we've learned this term mad times in the first 20 minutes. Rico. So he tell B, we got to chill with the all cap no frap. Braden lets Reek know that Western Holders is a Ponzi scheme. And Reek's like, shit, my trust fund here and Mo life insurance policy from Zoa's here and shit, man, what the fuck? Reek like, we got to get on the offensive. I agree with him. All this defense ain't working. Fuck the defense. Everybody's watched so closely now, it's going to be complicated. Mo goes to meet Lucas at the country club, walked her fine ass up in that motherfucker. Ma'am, this is for members only. She walked her ass up in there. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Talking to Lucas. Lucas looked like, what the fuck is going on? She just walked her little sexy little thick ass up in there. They gave her a drink, brought her martini and shit. She told him, yo, when I contact you, you answer the phone for me, motherfucker. I don't know what you do for your clients, but for this one, you answer the phone for me. And when I want my money, I ask about my money, you better have my motherfucking money or else it's going to be some consequences. She took the sip of that martini. She's like, that martini was good. Like, yo, I want to know, how the fuck did she know he was at your country club if they said he was unavailable? Was it Reek or Braden? What was the point of meeting him without demanding her bread? What was the point of going to the country club to meet him, to play gangster with him? Shit out of place. It didn't make no sense to me. I get it, but I didn't. We wasted a couple minutes there. Sax meets with Diana and brings her fast food in jail, apologizing for the meeting with Davis. You know, Davis allowed her to meet with Sax to bury Effie, but Sax thinks Di wants to meet him alone because it's some things she want to tell him without Davis there. Di tells Sax she don't know if she can trust Davis because she's gonna look out for Mo, and Di told them about Effie, and so told Sax about Effie. So Sax go back to Blanca and Jenny and like, yo, Blanca's pissed because now she know he's been playing both sides. And Jenny had him doing it. Now, Jenny has enough to still pursue Effie without what Di said. But Blanca lets Sax know this will blow his cover, and he's ready to blow his cover. So Kane called Effie about trusting Reek. Everett came out gay to Jamel Hill. Shout out Jamel, what's happening? Drew is pissed he has a boyfriend. Now, like, yo, you just bodied this nigga, man. You worried about old work, Drew. Like, they make Drew so fucking dick hungry. Like, it's dick and love hungry. I get it. But, man, let Drew be a gangster. You know what I mean? Drew's good when he's a gangster. Like, I mean, like, the conflicting worry about... When he's a gangster, he's focused as fuck. Make that brother focus. What happened to the art and shit and all that shit? We see little pieces of it, though. Why his ass couldn't go to Stansfield, but whatever. Drew had a whole new fucking situation, my G. He tearing up his room and shit. I get it. Seeing Everett was triggering because you still love him, but he's bad for you now. Right? He's your ex for a reason. So I would have loved for them to write in a piece that Kane goes out with him instead of letting him go out by himself to drink until he passes out, because he told his brother, I'm going out till I pass out. Because that's mental health right there. You don't leave your brother out like that. He just murked his boyfriend in y'all crib, and now you're going out to drink? Like, deal with I tell everybody, deal with what makes you want the drink before you drink, so that you don't have to pass out and you can enjoy the drink. You're going to realize you're not using the drink or the weed or whatever drugs you take to escape. You're just using that for what it is. It's a taste. Everything is a taste. Everything is a taste. It's not to get high. It's not to get drunk. It's a thing you do when you're relaxing or you're entertaining yourself. Look at it that way. Don't look for it to escape. You ain't getting away from your shit. So, Tate is at the congressional debate. The Westons are there to see who will help them. Of course, Tate. Sax comes into Davis' office and Theo comes in. The clinic says he's a great candidate. That's what Theo says. Oh shit, Davis let Theo know about Sax. I'm like, yo, okay. So Theo's like, shit, things would work out better if you didn't think you were the smartest motherfucker in the room. So he like, and he's still walking around this bitch. Like Theo wasn't playing that. Professor Bennett doesn't like that Tate is talking to the Westons because she on some pro-black shit. Like, nigga, you been bullshitting. I don't like how you moving in the past. I don't like how you moving now. So you're going to have to figure it out. Rashawn talk about, well, I'm trying to figure this all out because I want you to marry me. So he told her he loves her and he wants to prove to her he's going to change and all this bullshit. So we see RSJ at the debate and shit. shit. So afterward, Reek told RSJ that Western Holdings is a Ponzi scheme, G. So RSJ wants to take him to the SEC to protect him since Reek didn't know. And Reek wants RSJ to blackmail Lucas because all this shit is there too. So RSJ is like, nah, fuck that. He's like, I was walking away and you brought me back in. Fuck you. You the reason my money caught up there. So Reek is like, shit, I'm fucked as well. So what you gonna do about it, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Shit, but fucking like, that was a real ass conversation. Power, baby, power. Agent Young ass, does he talk? Yeah. Does he talk? Shit. Agent Young tells Effie to all frap, no cap. Jenny calls Cooper one more time and asks if he's sure he wants to be compromised. He is for sure, 100%, absolutely. And I said, wait a minute. So Drew, here we go. Drew at the restaurant, right? He at the restaurant bar, scrolling through social media, drinking and shit, looking through Everett's profile. He had a classy spot type of deal. He ain't at the corner bar, where I probably would have went, right? He sees Everett and his new boo. Stop it. They have a discussion. He called him, yeah, you got your white boy with stripes. Like, oh my God. Who wrote that shit up in there? That shit was corny than a bitch. They had Drew acting like a fucking cock. Then Drew gets extra emotional. I don't have anybody. I had somebody, and now you have somebody, and now I don't have anybody. I mean, I get it with the love shit, man, but come the fuck on, man. The dog wasn't thirsty like that, cuz. So, Effie, here's what I will say about that scene, though. It shows the breakdown of when you're hurt. And Drew came out. This was like his best scene I've ever seen him do with his acting. It was great acting. It was like an inner Will Smith type shit. I saw like Will Smith type shit. Like, it was a great scene about pain. Not a love scene, but a scene about pain, moving on and support because Everett didn't let him go. He held him and shit. While his guy tried to swing on him at first, he walked away and shit. So I appreciated that. Then they show Effie getting knocked, right? And I'm like, where the fuck was she finna run to, nigga? You got the DEA, motherfucker. You ain't running around the corner. Motherfucker, like, it's crazy, dog. So then they move on a warehouse and, you know, we're thinking they get all the dope and shit. So they thought. But this is Tariq motherfucking St. Patrick at his finest. He saved Effie. And Operation for Now, no doubt, right? The Castillos see the Drew Everett conversation online and like, yo, what's up, man? Drew over here talking about he ain't got nobody because of him and all this shit, but he just said it was cool. So they're on to Drew. And Gloria wants another sit down with Mo and them. Like, where my fucking son at, bitch? We already know what time it is. That's going to be epic when that happens. It's going to be, yeah, that's going to be epic. Somebody else finna die. Somebody else important. So, see, when Reek put out the switching out your shit, he bought more time for everybody switching the cocaine for sugar. Effie questioned the moves, but she said when she came over to the Tejadas, she would have did the same shit to any one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Effie a rider. I like that. Mo like, I don't care about Effie and Kane fucking. She was telling, I don't give a fuck about who fucking who. I'm trying to get this paper. Fuck this shit. We got to get our money. We got to get our money from RSJ. We got to get money from Western Holdings. We got to get this shit cracking. So Jenny is coming hard as Sachs, like as if he fucked up with the shit. He didn't know. He gave him proper information. They just switched it out. Like, you're really working with Davis. You're not working with me. Like Jenny, that power play, that aggressive ass woman that think her pussy is the bomb. No, bitch. Your time is ran out with your toxic ass. I don't need you. I'm a player, bitch. I thought you knew. Like every other nigga in my crew. That's short dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Jenny just played herself with that hardball shit with Sax and shit. Like, stupid. So now, Sax done read the room and got tired of this shit. So she talking about, I will not protect you anymore from here on out. She's so stupid for saying that shit. Because he gave her mad shit. Now he walks out of her life and the Davis is for real. She was like, fuck you, Sax. He's like, never again, bitch. And I like that. I like that strength, Sax, you showed. He was calling Reek out the meeting like, yo, man, I know where Tasha and Yaz is. And, man, can you guys back off of the shit that's going on? Like, just back off type shit. I know where they at. I'm the only one that know that shit died with me, but just back off right now type shit. And I wanted to see where the conversation was going, but Theo's in a vehicle with a gun in his head. How you breaking into... I don't even know. Power, man. RSJ goes to Lucas and tells him he knows it's a Ponzi scheme. And Lucas like looking at Braden all week and shit. Like, RSJ want all of his money. He said, I want Reek's trust. And Braden was like, yeah, and to hide, and he's like, yeah, and I want to hide his money, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They tried to turn RSJ gangster in a bitch. Man, it's crazy. Told Lucas if he said anything about their drug business, because Lucas like to say, they're selling drugs. RSJ said, you tell them anything about their drug business, I will go to the SEC and you'll be fucked, buddy. So RSJ, he's like, man, you know, I don't have the cash at this point. Of course you ain't got the money. RSJ like, I created a repayment plan. So due to your lack of cash, motherfucker, not having the funds. But if you don't repay me, I'm going to the SEC. Dope. Tate gets caught up by Brashandra and shit, snitching ass. He's talking about, man, you know, I don't look at my interns, you know what I'm saying? I don't them jiggling titties, they be out everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Her titties do be out, though. Her titties be out. The girls be out to play. And then Bennett puts his ass in the twist. Walk away from the Westons or lose me. Like, okay, bye, shit, motherfucker. I'm trying to get shit done, bitch. Like, chill. So Reek goes to Davis with the Saks V-mail, like, Davis, listen, G, like, and then somebody called Davis' phone, like, yo, Theo treatments ain't working, fam. He like, oh, okay. I'm his emergency contact. Okay, like, damn. So McClain tried to call Theo. Theo wouldn't answer the phone. So Davis told Reek, he told Theo about Saks. And then he's like, oh, shit. That call when I told him that shit, when he left to when Saks get, oh shit, that shit match up. So so David's like, yo, I think I know where they at. Of course, they at the helipad. Mo looking good as hell outside the precinct waiting on Di. Di wants out of the game in New York, want to go to Spelman, the fresh start and shit. She's like, I'll fresh slap the shit out of your motherfucker. Mo be sunning all of her kids, even Di and shit. She be sunning them. Like, she play no games with them. I love it. She's toxic at times, but necessary for those privileged ass kids and shit. So we get Effie and Kane, right? This is that deep shit beginning, that love making and shit, that's learning her and all that shit, learning each other. Like, she gave in so easy. Like, after she got off Reek right on his ass, but always wanting Kane. Really, she's playing that shit. But Kane asked her if she's cool with how things went down. She's like, yeah. He's like, I'm 85 to 110% sure it had to go down that way. But knock. Well, we got to check your heater. It's a gas leak. Blocker came and got her ass with the DEA. So now they're moving on to the Lauren shit, as we all know. Attempted murder. Brought Lauren to the scene. Lauren rolled down the window like, bitch, that's her. She tried to kill me. And Kane saw the shit too, like, oh shit. Lauren alive, motherfucker, it's a wrap now, because now, like, Braden, he gonna go back on Braden, this is your fault, nigga. All this shit's going on because you didn't kill Lauren. If Lauren was dead, we wouldn't have none of this shit to worry about. So we find out that Theo has Saks. They were at the dock. David was like, yo, put the gun down. He told David, chill, fam, I got this shit under control. I only got a month to live, dog, and all this shit. So you know, at the helipad, Theo believes he's the one that needs to kill Saks. He only has a month to live. So he shot Saks from the back through his heart and shit, like boom. Theo said they're both free now. And then he killed himself, yo. You know what I'm saying? Saks got the murder scene he kind of deserved as a long-living cast member of the shit and shit, but we saw Saks breathing, though. He did get shot from the back. He didn't shoot him in the front. He shot him from the back, but you seen the blood come through the front. So that bullet, even though we didn't see it come through the front, the blood came through. So we're going to think it had to go through, right? But we saw him breathing, gasping. He was gasping for air and shit. So, damn, it brought chills on many levels. Saks salute, because he did some real shit. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, killed him. Should have stayed out once he got out safely from the prosecution side when they fucked him over. You know what I'm saying? But Theo loved his brother more than himself. The struggle. Is Saks dead? Hell no, Saks ain't dead. You know what I mean? I don't think he dead. And thank you for the suicidal hotline as well, stars. All right. Yeah. Deep. Make it hot, bitch. Deep. Let's go from what I predicted to next episode predictions. Mo asked Reek if he had something to do with Di getting arrested. Nope. Week says we all do, trying to hit us with a Rico, yo, whatever. Sax represents down on narcotics arrest. Nope, he went in and talked to her, got exposed and all that shit. Blanca says, this blows your cover, talking to Sax or Lauren. She was talking to Sax. Reek tells someone, you want to back in the business, I got a drop for you. We see Effie with the box and the boys on her ass. Yep, he has Effie to set it up so that they can get the DA off of them for the RICO. It was smart. She had all sugared her. Kane asks Mo, y'all up here trying to set up Effie? Yep. Mo says the RICO's going to bite us in the ass. Yep. When she told Kane about you over there getting scholarship pussy. Scholarship pussy. Man, feds raid off rap, no cap, but they found sugar. We see Davis and Reek running, telling someone to put the gun down. That was Theo having Sax. It wasn't Theo or Sax. All right, y'all. Following episode predictions, what I think. Di talks to Mo about Sax, saying Reek set her up to be arrested. Mo tells her to find out if it's a setup. So I think it's a splice conversation. Sax telling her that Reek set her up, or Sax is setting up Di with some other shit. Because we don't know. I believe Sax is going to make it through this shit, but Sax might be dead, and that's something totally different. And that might be when the point in time when they don't know Sax is dead. Because we heard the police coming, so we don't know police ambulance if they're going to be able to save Sax. Kane visits Effie, looking like Malcolm X in jail, and tells Effie they don't want you, they want him flip on Reek. Now, is Kane telling this girl now to snitch? So Kane promotes snitching, right? Damn Kane, oh, really? The pussy is that good that fast that you wanted to flip on Reek and blow up the whole fucking operation? Fuck no. Fuck no, like Reek say. Fuck no. Nope. Jenny says if she doesn't flip, we lose the case. Now is Jenny talking about Blanca? No, Blanca Medina's there. Medina is the old partner from back in the day. Are we talking about Di or Effie? Who has to flip? Di or Effie? We see a body and people with some crazy masks. Looking like they're getting a body from somewhere. Probably Gordo. I'm not for sure. Mo tells Drew they're not going to stop until they find you, which means the Castillos. Drew says this is a mess. He's going to handle it. So is it the Castillos? It can't be the average shit. So got to be the Castillo shit. We see Reek, and he goes to Davis with a photo of a police report he came across. Now, with that Drew shit, it could be the police. We see Reek, and he goes to Davis with a photo of a police report he came across. Davis shows him Whitman's file with Zoe's fingerprint at the scene. So how did he get the picture of that? So that Mo, how did he get that? That's what I want to know with Reek. Who phone does he have to get that picture? That's what I want to know. So this is how Reek is going to get from under Mo and or Kane. Davis trashes the table in his office and says this could fuck us. So we're talking about the Sax murder, Sax is alive, or Lauren testifying against Effie. Or the revelation about Zoe getting killed by Castillos and them, and that Mo did it. This was one of those. We have to wait 2 weeks for the final 2 shows of the season, though. There's no Power next week. I believe Sax is alive. We didn't see that final breath with his eyes open. We saw him gasping for air. So if we know anything about Power, Sax will probably be alive. Y'all. Let me know in the comments. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. What if I missed anything, man. It'll be 2 weeks, but we'll get it together, y'all. Like always, get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast, search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Candy K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, Deezy, Deezus, Deezy D, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Don Rilla, hosts the Power Reverberation podcast, Book 2 Ghosts, and Confidence in the Clutch podcast about the hit TV series Power Book 2 Ghosts. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, create a great day on purpose. If you're celebrating for Cinco de Mayo, understand what you're celebrating, baby. It ain't independence. It's to get the French out of Mexico, man, after the Civil War here. Peace out, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.